Hey everyone, my name is John from John in France. In this video, I'm going to speak about some of the reasons why you want to study in France. Let's go! Just a little bit of background. I'm an international student here in Lille, located in northern France, and I'm here to take a master in digital marketing and CRM at a university called ESSEC, which will begin in September. But I moved this month in May because I wanted to focus on improving my French first. The very reasons that I will share with you on why you would want to study in France are the very reasons why I ended up being here. So I hope this will be useful to you. The first and the biggest, most obvious reason why you want to study in France is the location itself. You know, when you talk about France, it means that you'll be studying in the middle of Europe. It means that all other European countries are so accessible to where you are. And also France itself, it is one of the top, if not the most popular destinations in the world. And I don't think I need to elaborate on that. Obviously, France, is known for its food, its culture, its in fashion, its business schools, its architecture, and so on and so forth, right? And its amazing scenic countrysides and proximity to the Alpine region. So all of these obviously are all accessible to you if you are a student here. The second biggest reason why I ended up studying in France is the availability of the degree that I wanted. And surprise, it's offered completely in English. And this was a huge game changer for me because I used to believe that all the degrees that are taught in France are only available in French. And I was wrong. When I was researching on Campus France, there's a lot of degrees that are completely offered in English. And I would suggest and I would highly recommend that if you ever has considered or is considering to study in France, that you log into Campus France and look into the catalog, and you'll be very surprised of the results. And also, when it comes to the availability of the desired degree that I wanted and ended up signing up for, it's actually the reason why I ended up in Lille. In fact, I did not shortlist the cities that I wanted to study, but based on the availability of the course, because obviously I will be I'm investing in this degree to support my future career, right? So it's really important, and I would highly suggest that you carefully choose the degree that you want to sign up for, and make sure that it supports the kind of career that you imagine for yourself, for the future. The third reason why I ended up studying in France is its affordability, which is surprising because I used to believe that, it's very expensive to study in France. But in fact, that's not the case. You just have to do your research on how much your desired degree would potentially cost you in terms of course, you will be looking at how much not just the cost of the degree, but also the cost of living. And the cost of living in France is substantially much more affordable as compared to other European nations. Also, you get some support from the state. You can get some support in terms of housing, in terms of rent, and also medical insurance during your stay as a student. And also, I have to mention this, that in this pandemic, France is one of the few nations in Europe is one of the few nations in Europe that has prioritized education, and they never shut their borders to international students. So if you're worried about how this pandemic would end up stalling your education, then fret not. I think, and I would highly recommend that you zoom into France, especially if you want to study in Europe, and consider France as your top destination to study. And really, I recommend that you do your research and then just go for it, because it's awesome to study in this country. The fourth reason why I ended up studying France is the language. Of course, at the start, French feels so intimidating as a language to learn. And fair enough, that's how I felt. But, and that's why I am investing a lot of time in improving my French, because I believe that ultimately, if I'm able to have a good grasp of the language, it will be very beneficial to my career, because literally it will open up new markets. And I am in the line of digital marketing. It means that I will be able to make a difference not just in the English world, but also in France, and other French-speaking nations in Europe, like Luxembourg, Switzerland, in North America, like in Canada and African countries, and so on and so forth, right? So because of that, I have concluded that I want to be good at it, and I want to have a good grasp of it because it is beneficial to me. And also, I don't have to elaborate further that how nice it is to be able to speak a new language. I think it's cool, and also, yeah, it's amazing. The final reason why I ended up studying in France is the fact that after I graduate from my master, that I'm able to stay for one more year in France to look for a job or even have the option to create my own company. And that's awesome. And I believe some countries, France has a bilateral agreement that the nationals of those countries are able to stay, in fact, for 2 years. And that's awesome, right? Because it's really good to know that there's an active support from the government for international students. That helps a lot, and it just emphasizes how the government is prioritizing education, not just with its own citizens, but also to international students who desire to advance their education in this country. And these are the reasons why I ended up coming to France to study. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and share this video to your friends and family members who might find this video useful. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And yeah, this has been John from John in France. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.